So nice to be with you once again. My name is Ken Jaffe, but as the 4-year-old children at one of our model centers in California named me many years ago, I have now one name. Similar to Bon Jovi, I am Ken Jaffe. Hi, Ken Jaffe's here today. Do you see Ken Jaffe over here? Ken Jaffe, how are you? How are you doing? So it's my pleasure to be coming home once a day to be with you and to introduce the work of two global collaboratives on behalf of children, and that is the Global Collaborative on Design and the Global Collaborative on Nature Action for Children. The team that you see, I think they're behind me, yeah. The team that you see here make up the leadership groups and the core of what is very important in terms of really seeing design as the third teacher of children every day in every way around the world. The first teacher being parents, the second teacher being teachers, and the third teachers that we pay often lip service to say that design and space and place are the third teachers. But here, with these two global collaboratives, we take this work very seriously and earnestly. And what these people will do is to tell you a little bit about how they approach and give you some provocations. We'll have you watch a video, and then we'll also talk about what we can do to follow up from here. So without further ado, I would like to present right here, Claire Warden from Nature Action.
Thanks very much. So I am Claire Warden, you got that right. I'm from Scotland, and I'm delighted to be here and to see old friends and make new friends. So that's fabulous. I'm going to start really, I think, by talking a little bit about the uncertainty of the time we are in for young children. And I think what we need to do is to think a little bit about the strength of our hearts and how we can help those children find some form of harmony, some sense of inner resilience. And what we're going to be doing today is to share some of those ideas. It's by no means an exhaustive list within this slideshow that we're going to share, but it's a selection, I suppose, of ideas, of thoughts, of hopes, of dreams from many people in many locations, with many different budgets, with many different cultures who are all working together so that we can really start to believe in what's possible for young children. I'm going to start with one of the first principles that we had in the Nature Action Collaborative, and that's inspiring a sense of wonder. As adults, I feel that our souls rejoice when we're in the natural world. It's a place of beauty. It's a place of challenge. It's a place of connection to something bigger than us. I believe that is also true for young children. In our environments for children, when we create those, whether they be naturally created by the earth around us or designed by people who are landscape architects and architects, the design of those spaces has to include beauty. It has to have, for me, bucket loads of nature. And more importantly, it has to have a feeling of goodness, connection, relationship, so that we can together really develop a strong sense of resilience and optimism for the children of the future. I'd now like to introduce Vera, one of my friends.
Hi, I'm Vera Meres from Brazil, and I'm gonna present you the next and second principle. The next principle is create environments that inspire exploration and creativity. Provide a variety of losing parts to explore in both indoors and outdoors. Environments is our approach. So let's encourage the children to experimentation, the new ideas. Children's creativity flourish when they can mess about it, when they leave projects unfinished, and have a voice in the ongoing design of the space. This kind of environments help children tap into their unique talent and interests. Mike.
Thanks, Vera. I'm Mike Lindstrom. This is a big room. You can trust me, I'm an architect, so I know what a big room looks like. In the OnDesign group, we like to inspire you to think big, but we also want to remind everybody to think small. We want you to think about what it's like to be a child in a space. Think about creating spaces that inspire a sense of self, that allow children to be alone, to be with one other person, to be in a place that makes sense for their scale. And I think the small things are the things that everybody can do, everybody has access to. And in the end, those are sometimes the most important. Vishnu?
Hello and good morning. Environment that reflect children's local community, help them to develop sense of places, sense of security, sense of belongings to something grow themselves. Environments and experiences that strengthen the sense of place are almost always filled with joys. We started Mud Day in 2009 from Belfast, and every year in June 29th, we'll celebrate that one. I would like to invite all of you to come to Nepal and play mud with us. If that is not possible, please play where you are. Thank you.
As you watch the video, please think of yourselves in your context as a teacher, as a leader of programs. Internalize the concepts that you see here and be that person who you are to children, and think about how you would exist in these spaces, how you would interact with these spaces, what you take from these spaces that is of greatest help to each child each day. And so, will you join us in this effort from the heart and the mind to create outstanding environments for children, to think, to create, to help children gain that full sense of freedom and peace within environments each day, as we have worked, as we did in Rotorua in 2015 between the Global Collaboratives on Design for Children and the Global Collaborative on Nature Action. And here's the Rotorua contingent over here, a wonderful place to be. But more than that, we want to also dedicate to you by having you come to the design sessions that you'll see throughout the next couple of days, to engage with us in dialogue, and not just within the sessions, but if any of you or a group wants to come up to one of us, ask questions, begin to discuss more, look at slides together, we are open, we are here to engage in the joy of creating amazing spaces for children. Thank you.